Dianna Agron.
Dianna Elise Agron is an American film and television actress, singer, dancer, and model. She is also the creator and co-editor of the website You, Me, and Charlie, which showcases her passion for music, art, and photography. Other ventures include directing a music video and producing, writing, and directing a short movie. Agron made her TV debut appearing as Jessica Grant in CSI, NY in 2006. From 2006 to 2007, Agron had recurring roles in Veronica Mars as Jenny Budosh, and Heroes as Debbie Marshall. In 2009, Agron was cast in her most notable TV role to date, as the popular but mean-spirited Quinn Fabray, on the Fox musical comedy drama series, Glee. In 2011, Agron co-starred in the films The Hunters and I Am Number 4. Later that year, a concert documentary film of Glee was released, titled Glee, the 3D concert movie. In 2013, Agron co-starred as Belle Blake, alongside Robert De Niro, Michelle Pfeiffer, and Tommy Lee Jones in the action-crime comedy film The Family.
Early life.
Agron was born in Savannah, Georgia, and was raised in San Antonio, Texas and San Francisco, California. She is the daughter of Mary and Ronald S. Agron, a general manager of Hyatt Hotels. She has a younger brother, Jason. Agron's father's family is originally from Russia, and according to Agron their original surname, Agonsky, was altered by Ellis Island officials. Her father was born to a Jewish family, while her mother converted to Judaism. Agron attended Hebrew school and had a bat mitzvah. When she was 15, she found out that her father had multiple sclerosis. In an interview for Cosmopolitan, she revealed, "Quite a bit changed after that," she says. "At that age, you don't see mortality in your parents." The disease caused her parents' relationship to fall apart, and they decided to separate, which was devastating for her and her younger brother. "I had to play therapist to my family. Be the glue." She pauses, then says, "Those kinds of things I'm not ready to speak about yet." Agron attended Burlingham Intermediate School and Burlingham High School, where she was in the homecoming court, and played in Grease's Marty, and also involved in the set design, the costumes, painting and the whole process. She has been dancing since the age of 3, focusing mainly on jazz and ballet, and she later began hip-hop dancing and fell in love with musical theater as a child, often performing in local and school productions, and played Dorothy in The Wizard of Oz in 5th grade, and began teaching dance as a teenager. She says she was not popular in the stereotypical sense in high school, though she had many friends from different cliques around the school.
Career. Acting. Television.
Agron has appeared on television shows such as Shark, Close to Home, CSI, NY, Num3RS, and had a recurring role on Veronica Mars. She then appeared as Harper on a 13-episode series of short films called It's a Mal World, directed by Milo Ventimiglia, and airing on MTV, and then on the second season of Heroes as Debbie Marshall, the head cheerleader captain of the cheer squad at Costa Verde High School. Dianna has also hosted a mini-music festival for 826 LA in Los Angeles called Chickens in Love.
Glee.
Agron's most notable role to date is as Quinn Fabray, a high school cheerleader, on the Fox series Glee. Agron was the last primary actor to be cast, having won the role only days before the pilot began filming. Agron said in a 2009 interview pertaining to her casting session, "I nearly bailed on my audition for the show. I was so nervous." With her wholesome good looks, Agron certainly looked the part, but the producers wondered if she appeared too innocent. Agron said in an interview, "They told me to come back with straight hair and to dress sexier. Later that week, I started work." Agron auditioned with Frank Sinatra's Fly Me to the Moon. The Glee producers said, "We really lucked out in finding Agron to play Quinn." Quinn is described by Agron as Rachel Berry's, Lee Michelle, enemy, and terrible, the meanest girl. Agron said that her favorite part of Quinn is that she's smart. But she's also human, and through her tough exterior, she's often a little girl lost. Quinn was originally conceived as the antagonistic Queen Bee head cheerleader, a departure from Agron's actual high school experience. Quinn's role as head cheerleader is central to understanding her character. Agron said that she had never had any prior cheer experience before the pilot. "If I had been, I would have ended up on crutches," she told Emmy magazine. The role saw Agron nominated for the Teen Choice Award for Female Breakout Star in 2009. She and the other cast members were awarded the Screen Actors Guild Award for Outstanding Performance by an Ensemble in a Comedy Series in 2010, and nominated in the same category the following year. Agron was praised for her dramatic acting during the confrontation scene with Quinn's parents in Ballad. Jerick D. Kennedy, writing for the Los Angeles Times, was critical of the ongoing Quinn's pregnancy plot in the episode Hairography, and noted that he cringed whenever Quinn appeared on screen. Conversely, Bobby Hankinson of the Houston Chronicle enjoyed Quinn in the episode, and wrote, "I love that she can keep her mean girl's edge while being heartbreakingly sad or as joyful as she was singing Papa Don't Preach." The AV Club writer Todd Van Der Werf suggested that Quinn's Season 3 reinvention hinged on the fact the producers no longer knew how to utilize Agron. On July 23, 2012, it was reported that Agron was going to appear less frequently in Glee's fourth season. Agron's character, Quinn, only appeared on 3 episodes, Thanksgiving, Naked, and I Do. Agron returned in the 5th season for 2 special episodes, 100, Glee's 100th episode, and New Directions, second part of the 100th episode. On March 18, 2014, in an interview with E! Entertainment, Agron expressed interest in returning for more future Glee episodes. In 2012, the Biography Channel aired a documentary of Glee, with Agron being interviewed along with other castmates. It showed a brief description of Dianna's character and her audition for the show.
Films.
In 2007, Agron appeared as Dianna in the action-drama thriller film TKO, directed by Declan Mulvey, alongside Samantha Alarcon, Daz Crawford and Christian Boiving. She also appeared as Megan in the independent comedy film Skid Marks. She also appeared as Kyle's girl in the short comedy film Rushers. She also appeared in a short comedy film Dinner with Raphael, and a small role as Sadie in the independent comedy film Celebrities Anonymous, directed by Dennis Hemphill Jr., alongside Lindsay Zer and Joey Kern. In 2010, she also appeared as Minnow, the younger sister of Leela Hayes, in the romantic comedy The Romantics. She played Natalie, fiancée to main character Ali's love interest Jack, in the film Burlesque. The actress also appeared in Bold Native, a film about animal liberation. In 2011, Agron appeared as Alice in the horror thriller The Hunters and in the science fiction action thriller I Am Number 4. Agron appeared in the concert film of Glee, the 3D concert movie. Agron played Belle Blake in the film The Family, opposite Robert De Niro, Tommy Lee Jones, and Michelle Pfeiffer. The film was released on September 13, 2013, and received mixed to negative reviews. The Family debuted at number 2 in its first weekend with $14.5 million. Reviewers praised Agron's performance. "She gives the best performance in the film as a really sexy teenager coming of sexual age," wrote critic Tony Medley. Writing for the Huffington Post, Zoriana Kitt said, "De Niro, Pfeiffer and Jones all brought 100% to their roles. Glee actress Dianna Agron was the standout here, shining as the daughter who was falling in love for the first time, while defending her family from total annihilation by the mafia." On September 26, 2013, it was confirmed by Josh Boone that Agron was cast in the upcoming film Pretenders, alongside Michael B. Jordan, Anton Yelchin, and Imogen Poots. She will portray a character named Victoria. The movie will start production in 2014. On October 23, 2013, an interview with Agron got released and she said she will be also shooting another film during November 2013 in Chicago, where she will play a character which is much more aggressive than her character in The Family. It was later revealed that the title of the film is A Conspiracy on Jekyll Island. Agron confirmed via Twitter that she started shooting it on November 20, 2013. Agron started filming a new thriller movie, Zipper, in Louisiana on February 4, 2014. She will portray a character named Dahlia. Patrick Wilson, Lena Headey, John Cho, and Adrienne Palicki will also star in the film. It follows a federal prosecutor running for office who can't stop himself from sleeping with high-class escorts, putting both his career and his personal life at great risk. It will premiere in late 2014. On February 21, 2014 it was reported that Agron will star in an upcoming film named All Alone, which is expected to premiere during 2015. In March 31, 2014 it was reported that Agron joined the cast of the upcoming film Tumbledown, along with Jason Sudeikis and Rebecca Hall. The romantic comedy film started production that month. Her character's name is Finley.
Singing.
Several songs performed by Agron as Quinn Fabry on Glee have been released as singles, available for digital download, also featured on the show's soundtrack albums. Agron made her musical debut at the end of the episode Showmance, performing Dionne Warwick's I Say a Little Prayer. I Say a Little Prayer charted in the UK singles chart at 125. Quinn's next solo was in the episode Throwdown, performing the Supremes' You Keep Me Hangin' On. The song charted in the UK singles chart at 166. The song was released on Glee, The Music, Volume 1. The Wall Street Journal editor Raymond Flanders was critical of Quinn's cover of You Keep Me Hangin' On, which he called thin and jarring. She performed a rendition of James Brown's It's a Man's World in the episode Funk. The song charted in the Canadian Hot 100 chart at 73, UK singles chart at 94 and in the Billboard Hot 100 chart at 95. In Season 3, Quinn sings her first solo number since the first season, Never Can Say Goodbye by the Jackson 5, which received mostly positive reviews. Jen Chaney of The Washington Post gave the song a B. And said it worked much better than every track that preceded it, because it adapted the song to the show instead of trying to out-Jackson. Entertainment Weekly's Joseph Brannigan Lynch called it a nice summation of her character's journey, but not vocally impressive enough to justify listening to outside of the episode, and gave it a B. Crystal Bell of HuffPost TV described it as a blur performance, but Kate Stanhope of TV Guide said it was sweet and reflective. Erica Futterman of Rolling Stone wrote that it was a tune well suited for Quinn's sultry voice and the flipped meaning she gives the lyrics, and TVLINE's Michael Suzak had a similar take. He gave it an A, and called it a remarkably lovely fit for her voice. She has also sung many cast group songs and duets. In February 2013, Agron hosted and performed Dreams, and What's Love Got to Do With It featuring A House for Lions on the first You, Me and Charlie concert in Los Angeles. When asked about if she is interested on a solo album in 2011, Agron said that she is more focused on acting. But later, in December 2013, she said it is not possible, but that you never know. She said, "My album would be called definitely not Dianna Agron. Something fun. I'm trying to think of something on the spot. Random words are coming to mind, bats, night, dark, blue," Agron continued.
Music videos.
In 2010, Agron directed the music video for Body by Thor and the Get Down Stay Down. On November 25, 2013, the music video of Just Another Girl by The Killers was released, in which Agron portrays the lead singer.
Modeling.
She along with Cory Monteith, Cassie Ventura, Jessica Zohr, Trevor Donovan and Alex Mears were selected to be in Walmart's Ocean Pacific Spring 2010 marketing campaign. The national campaign debuted in fashion, lifestyle and entertainment magazines such as Elle, Teen Vogue, 17 and Cosmopolitan, outdoor and online at the official Ocean Pacific website. In addition, the celebrities hosted an Ocean Pacific party in Los Angeles in late April and made personal appearances on behalf of the brand. In addition, Agron has been on the main cover of many magazines, such as Rolling Stone, 17, Dolly, Sugar, GQ, Elle, Candy, TV Guide, Nylon for Guys, Glamour, and Teen Vogue. Agron was featured in the September 2013 issue of Nylon for Guys, where she talked about her film The Family, the future of her character on Glee during the 5th season, and her relationship rumors. She also appeared in Glamour's September 2013 issue, where she mainly talked about clothes and fashion. For the magazine, she had a photo shoot during her trip to Venice, Italy. Dianna is featured in the one-year anniversary cover of the Galore magazine, which is the December 2013 and January 2014 issue. In the interview, she talked about her upcoming film, A Conspiracy on Jekyll Island. The Killer's music video where she was featured, Just Another Girl, and her personal life. Agron will appear in the February 2014 issue of InStyle UK. "My style is total tomboy," she said during the interview. She also talked about her film The Family, her late friend Corey Monteith, and Glee. For the photo shoot, she wore Mayu Mayu clothes.
Other ventures.
In 2009, Agron wrote, starred in, directed, and executive produced the short comedy film A Fuchsia Elephant. The plot revolves around Agron's character. On the day before her 18th birthday, Charlotte Hill makes a decision to change. Not wanting to follow in the footsteps of her alcoholic mother, she enlists a sober partner named Michael, Dave Franco, to help guide her. It was shot during the Glee hiatus in the summer of 2009. Agron hosted the GLAAD Media Award on June 2, 2012 in San Francisco. In 2012 and 2013, Agron appeared in the Play As You Are Nintendo campaign, Ads for Art Academy, Lessons for Everyone, and in spots for the puzzle-solving adventure Professor Layton and the Miracle Mask. Agron spoke at the 18th San Francisco Power of Choice Luncheon to celebrate the 40th anniversary of Roe v. Wade, 40 Years of Choice, on March 7, 2013 in San Francisco, and attended the Hollywood Reporter and Jimmy Choo's second annual 25 Most Powerful Stylists Luncheon on March 13, 2013 in West Hollywood. For the February 2014 issue of the Galore magazine, Dianna worked as the photographer. Her brother, Jason Agron, also helped for the shoot. After directing Thor and the Get Down Stay Down's music video, Body, and her independent unreleased film, A Fuchsia Elephant, Agron has stated that she would like to continue directing different projects.
Personal life.
Agron and her Glee co-star Lea Michele decided to rent an apartment together in downtown Los Angeles in early 2009. "We have these smackdowns at work and come home and are like, wasn't it so funny when we were fighting today? Let's make cookies," said Michele to New York Magazine. In 2011, she underwent nose surgery to repair her deviated septum, which was the result of a blow to the nose when she was 14. Agron's Twitter account was hacked on December 18, 2011 and had started many trending topics. The hacker also got into her personal email and started leaking songs, scripts, and episodes of Glee. After the July 2013 death of her Glee co-star, Corey Monteith, Agron reflected on her own mortality, saying it just makes you take a new lease out on life and look at things a little bit differently. "He was truly one of the most wonderful people I've ever met in my entire life. Although she is now out of the show," she said her continuing friendship with her Glee co-stars was a comfort in the wake of Monteith's death. Agron started a relationship with an Australian restaurateur named Nick Mathers in August 2013, but they broke up in January 2014 for unknown reasons.
Activism.
Agron is a vegetarian, and has supported PETA and gay rights. Using her TUMBLR account as a starting point, Agron released her website Uni and Charlie on December 12, 2011. Along with help from several other contributors, she writes and collects posts, which subjects vary from music, art, fashion, and daily inspiration. The site serves as inspiration for many young artists. Vanity Fair has complimented the site, stating that the site is full of sunshine, optimism, and pretty people. Agron hosted the GLAAD Media Award on June 2, 2012 in San Francisco. Her co-stars of Glee, Naya Rivera and Cory Monteith hosted them on March 24, 2012 in New York City. Following Rivera's tradition of auctioning off kisses to an audience member, she raised $5,500 for the campaign. Agron worked with the Trevor Project in 2012 to raise money in honor of her birthday. In 2012, Agron visited the Kampong Cham Center, where she met children and teenage residents. On April 20, 2013, the people honored Dianna by raising $10,200 for her birthday, benefiting the Somali Mam Foundation in effort to fight human trafficking. Agron donated possessions to the Vietnam Veterans of America in Los Angeles during August 2013. Agron also supports the initiative between Camp Wonder and Cetaphil, which is about children with chronic and life-threatening skin diseases to enjoy being a kid. On February 22, 2014, Agron participated along with other Glee stars in the Young Storytellers Foundation Biggest Show, Glee Big Show, which featured live performances of 5 scripts written by 5th-grade young storytellers to support art programs in public schools.
Public image.
Agron was chosen by People to be part of their Most Beautiful 2010. She also came 8th in the 2011 AfterEllen.com Hot 100 list. Additionally, she came in 13th in the 2012 AfterEllen.com Top 50 Favorite Female TV Characters list, thanks to her character, Quinn Fabray, on Glee. In April 2012, Shalom Life ranked her number 3 on its list of the 50 most talented, intelligent, funny, and gorgeous Jewish women in the world. Later that year, she and her co-stars, Naya Rivera and Heather Morris, came in the first 3 places at the 2012 After Ellen Hot 100 list, with Agron at the 2nd place. Agron was ranked number 28 in the 2012 Ask Men's Top 99 Most Desirable Women. She also came number 44 in the FHM's 100 Sexiest Women in the World 2012. Agron is also the 7th place in the 2013 Opposing Views list Hottest Actresses on Primetime TV. She is the 2nd place in the Much Music's list 5 Stars to Watch in 2013. Dianna came number 84 in the FHM's 100 Sexiest Women in the World 2014.
Awards and nominations.